Hey, welcome back, everybody. This is Mike Brenner coming to you with the Brenner Blast and the Brenner Breakdown. It's Thursday, the 13th of September, and we can talk about sports all day, but something a little more important is happening out there. Hurricane Florence is heading to the coast of North Carolina. It looks like building up steam, and they're talking about a major evacuation. Heck, there's a football game going to be played in North Carolina tonight, and they say there is still a good chance that game will go on between Boston College and Wake Forest. So we got some college football to talk about. We got an NFL game for Thursday night and a limited slate in Major League Baseball, which starts early today. So let's get into it. Hey, last night, the free video pick did not get it done. Didn't get it done back to back, and I'm telling you, that doesn't sit well with me. 20-11, yeah, that's a respectable record. It's a good record, but I don't like the way it went down. And you know what, guys? I say it. I own it when I lose. I've got to sharpen that pencil. I expect a better job out of myself, and y'all should as well. So, hey, I can take the heat, throw it on my shoulders. Brenner can handle it, and I'm not kidding about that. I love a bounce-back situation. If the back's against the wall, we come out swinging. So we're going to get it done. Again, talk about some early baseball, and we'll move on from there. All right, you're looking at a game starting early today. Arizona at Colorado. What a finish last night. Colorado with the walk-off in the bottom of the ninth to get the win. Distancing themselves 2.5 games from Arizona. Colorado's in that battle with the Dodgers. This is going to be a good one. This is early. Buchholz on the mound. All right. 3 earned runs is all he's given up in his last 34 to third inning. So he is in the zone. Freeland, though, he's having a really good year as well. This team is ready. They are electric right now. Charlie Blackmon and company. And right now, Colorado favored minus 135. Early game, the total is sitting at 10. And you got the Cubbies going to take on Washington. Hell with you, Cubbies. I don't want to talk about you guys right now, but I got to. It just seems like they go into that stall mode, and again, got some issues in that bullpen. Carl Banks, I mean, they just really got some issues they're going to have to take a look at. Carl Edwards, excuse me. All right, again, Cubs at Washington. Montgomery toeing the rubber against Ross. Cubs are favored at Washington. This is a makeup game, a rainout game. Minus 135. The total is sitting at 9.5. No call on that. Then you got Oakland taking on Baltimore. This could be an interesting game. Anderson going up against Bundy. Oakland is 8-2 in its last 10. Absolutely pounded this team 10-0 yesterday. They're in the zone. They believe in themselves. And man, I haven't seen this organization look this bad in a long, long time. Totally out of kilter. And if they don't clean house from head to toe, then Baltimore fans, you ought to quit going to the ball games for crying out loud. 1-9 in the last 10. Dylan Bundy 0-5, 9.09 in the last 7 games. Oakland is favored minus 180. Total sitting at 9.5. Then you got Miami taking on the Mets in a doubleheader. And I believe this is the order. They may switch this, though. Alcantara going up against Steven Matz. There was no line in that as of yet. The later game, okay, that's going to be one where Vargas is going to be toeing the rubber for the Mets. And for Miami, you're looking at Brigham. Now, he's going to be toeing the rubber. That line favors Vargas and the Mets, minus 180, and the total in that second game is 7.5. We've got no call on that. L.A. Dodgers taking on St. Louis. This ought to be a heck of a game. Kershaw's on the mound. I don't know. This guy's just automatic. He's electric, and he's had 5 extra days rest. St. Louis, they're not no slacker to the mound by any means. Gomer's on the mound, 5-0, 2.93 ERA, and he hasn't lost at home. I'm telling you, Cardinals are in the hunt. This should be a good one, though, but the Dodgers, a big favorite on the road. Minus 195, 7.5 is the total. All right, Monday Night Football tonight. Before we get into, Thursday Night Football tonight. Before we get into that, let's talk about Boston College at Wake Forest. All right, this game opened up minus 4.5 favor in Boston College. It's still sitting there. This could be a revenge factor. Last year, I'm telling you, 34-10 at Boston College. Wake beat them down, so Boston College could once again. Weather's going to be a factor. Now, I've had some sources tell me these guys are still going to find a way to get this game in. We will see. Again, favoring Boston College at Wake minus 4.5. Both these teams off to a 2-0 start, although the competition level hasn't been that good. This will be the first test for both of them. The total is sitting at 55. Guys, we got a free pick in this game, and we're going to give it out, and I'm comfortable with this, especially if the weather continues like it is. Pull that trigger on the under 55 55.5 with Boston College and Wake Forest. If they get this game off, and sources are telling me there's a great chance it will, I like this, and I think that line, that total is going to go down, down, down as the weather continues. So now, pull that trigger on the under 55.5 Boston College at Wake Forest in college football tonight. That's our free video pick for the day. Then you got Baltimore at Cincinnati. Woo, it's going to be a good one. Both off to a 1-0 start. Cincinnati manhandled Indianapolis. Baltimore absolutely manhandled Buffalo, but I don't think Buffalo was much of competition for anybody. Is that a true game? You can gauge the talent of Baltimore and the Joe Flacco, which has been nothing but inconsistent in 5 years. I don't know. Flacco looked good. He looked fresh. We'll see what happens. Again, both teams 1-0. This open favoring Baltimore -3. Now Cincinnati favored. Dalton had a very respectable game last week, 21-28, 243 yards. You know, Flacco, he threw 3 touchdowns, has a new wide receiving core. It's just a division showdown, and these two usually get it on. I have a pick in this on the private picks. Hit me up, MikeBrennerSports@gmail.com, or send me a text message, 281-871-8985. Again, Baltimore at Cincinnati. The total sitting at 45, and the line sitting -1. Favoring the home team, the Cincinnati Bengals. All right, guys, that's the Brenner Blast today. Again, we got one call. We're pulling that trigger in the college football, Boston College on the under 55.5, and again, that is weather permitting. Limited slate in baseball, but man, we got a big weekend coming up, and I know the weather's going to have a lot to do. It's a lot of cancellations and things of that nature, and Mother Nature itself might play a factor in a lot of totals, so be careful, okay? Be careful, stay structured. Guys, it's bounce back time. I'm ready for the challenge, and for those viewers that are going, what the hell? You know, hang in there. Hang in there. I will tell you that right now. I'm coming out. We're going to get it done. I owe it to you. Guys, let's bet responsible. Beat your bookie. Build that bank with Brenner, and don't forget that Brenner Blast and that Brenner Breakdown is coming to you Hurricane Florence style. Guys, be safe. More important than anything. Any families in that area that hasn't evacuated, make sure you do the right thing. Get on out of there. Take care of you and your families first. Our thoughts and prayers will be with you to keep you safe through this storm. But in the meantime, we need to have a Brenner storm, cashing tickets, getting back on track, and knocking them down like we know we're capable of. Hit that like button, and again, get a hold of me, MikeBrennerSports@gmail.com, for the private paid picks. Have a great day, guys.